Hello everyone and welcome back to Ragnarok Online. Once again, I am the Smooth Operator, and we are jumping back into our now High Thief character, Guess Who's Back. In the last episode, we discussed some comments as well as the renewal system. In this episode, we will talk about the differences between the High or Transcended versions of the characters and how they differ from their original counterparts. Since I am a thief, I will mostly be using the Rogue and the Stalker as examples. If you want to see the differences between the second job class and their Transcended versions, I would suggest taking a look at the IRO wiki. Now, let's get started with the easiest part. All of the first job classes have a Transcended version. There are two major differences between the original and the High first job classes. The first is that you will now have 25% more HP and SP as the High first job class. This can be a huge boost while leveling, since it means less usage of healing or SP recovery items. I did not see this help me too much while I was leveling my thief, but I saw a huge improvement as I was leveling my Elemental Master and Lord Knight. Giving the High Mage and the High Swordsman extra SP meant I did not have to sit and wait for SP between fights. The second major difference is that as soon as you become the High first job class, you unlock all of that class's special skills. For a High Thief, this meant I automatically knew Backslide or Rock Throw instead of having to follow their respective quests. The Merchant class benefits highly from this since they have a lot of extra skills that could be unlocked through quests. This is why sometimes while leveling, I won't unlock the skills the first time because I know I will get it for free once I get to the High first job classes. Now, let's talk about the Transcended second job classes. In order to change to your second job class, you must be job level 50. Then, you must return to Juno and touch the Book of Ymir again to return to Valhalla. Then talk to the NPC of the job that you are going to change into. For the Rogue, the Transcended class is the Stalker. The first thing you will notice is the different sprite. Personally, I actually like the Rogue sprite more than the Stalker. It's just too angst for me. The next thing to notice are the job class bonuses. Most job classes get a boost from the original bonuses. For example, the Rogue would receive a +6 strength by job level 50, but a Stalker would receive a +9 to strength by job level 50. This changes from job to job, but for the most part, the Transcended job classes have a much better bonus than their original counterparts. Let's talk about the skill tree. There are some new additions to the skill tree that are a must for a Stalker, and will be even more for the third job class, Shadow Chaser. The Stalker gets 4 new skills: Counter Instinct, Full Divest, Preserve, and Stealth. 3 out of the 4 skills will be useful for me. Sorry, I'm not going to go dive into PvP, so Full Divest is basically useless. Now, Counter Instinct is actually quite useful, and I used it a ton to save on potions. I did not use Preserve while leveling, but it has been great while being a Shadow Chaser. I really only use Stealth for the Shadow Chaser job change quest, but it can be a great source to get around a crowded map without any altercations. All that being said, getting back to base level 99 and job level 70 this time was not too difficult. And yes, you heard that correctly, job level 70. I basically followed the same path I did with Rogue, but changed up my location from time to time in order to get rid of the monotony. One thing I did change was my skill progression. This time I went straight for Intimidation and Preserve. This meant that I could get skills like Meteor Storm, Bowling Bash, or Jupiter Lightning. Honestly, I leveled up so quickly that I really didn't get to utilize Intimidate that often. I was also pretty lazy about keeping Preserve, so I would always lose the skill I had for something different. I will say, the extra 20 job levels were actually very nice to have, and this allowed me to pick up things like Sword Mastery and some other skills that I could test out with. Speaking of swords, around level 90, I was able to save up enough Zenny to get one of the items that I will be heavily using as a beginner Shadow Chaser, the Elemental Sword. I found a really cheap one in Prontera and purchased a safe to +7 weapon coupon. My DPS rose substantially afterwards, which made it even easier to get those last 10 levels. Woohoo! We did it. Again. We made it all the way to base level 99 and now job level 70. It's time to do the 3rd job class quest so we can change into a Shadow Chaser. But sadly, that will have to wait until next time. I know this video was a bit shorter than the rest, but if you liked it, please make sure to hit that like button. If not, well, there is that other button you can press. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed already. That way, you won't miss out on any of my videos. Once again, thank you for watching. Keep gaming. Operator out.